go first?
Yeah, he already went.
Oh,
yeah, he went.
My fault. My apologies. All right,
I'll take over from here. Loso.
Yeah.
JC versus Loso. Your first pick.
Yeah. We gotta go. We got 2 special battles this weekend too. That
Special.
So Loso, I mean, Saga's kind of set you up. Let's talk about this battle a little bit. How do you feel going into your battle versus JC this weekend?
I feel very confident, bro. I feel super confident. I'm probably the most confident I've been in a while, but I think that the battle should be good in the setting that it's in. JC's one of those dudes that you probably could beat him like on a big stage and with a lot of crowd reaction stuff. But when it comes to a small setting and writing, people may not necessarily want to face him there. But I am excited. I'm up for the challenge. I love the narratives that people paint for battles, because for me, that's just like, well, if I can do the impossible, I guess it's just lit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm excited for it though. I'm pretty sure JC. I mean, obviously he was ready when we were about to do the app battle. So he's gonna be ready this time, and so let's just see, man. If everything goes according to plan, it should be a great battle. But I'm excited, bro. I'm definitely ready.
All right. Let me pass it over to Mr. Saga, who's battling B-Dot this weekend.
Oh yeah.
Highly anticipated battle. A lot of history.
Man. A lot of history.
How are you feeling, my guy?
I feel like this is my best writing ever. Had a lot of battles, and I say that this, like, I'm in a good space, and I'm nervous, I'm anxious, I'm excited, and all these things, because this is 4 years in the making. Technically this is my first grudge match ever. You know what I'm saying? To where this is something that people have talked about for a while, it never happened, and that we tried to get it going, it just disappeared, and now it's like it's finally going down, and like I feel like I've grown, I've matured as a rapper, as an artist, as a writer, and I feel like this is my best material thus far, my best material. So I'm going in there to give people a body art classic. You know what I'm saying? I'm going in there to give people a body art classic.
Fire. So since we're not doing predictions, I'll ask you A1, and then I'll ask you guys. Here's my question: who beats their opponent worse, Loso or the Saga? Because we know it's gonna be 2 W's, right?
That's a fact.
So who is gonna beat their opponent worse?
Before we get that question, my question: who is the bigger underdog? Because I feel like people both have us as the underdogs in this battle. Who would you say, as far as that, who's the bigger underdog?
I will say Saga is the bigger underdog for these 2 reasons. Rooftop Dot. He's battling him in Cali on the rooftop. Apparently one battle, you can get your name, like all it takes is battling one time somewhere. Apparently I am Gates of the Garden, Atlanta Photo Studios A-Ward. I smoke Colossus, and now
that's such a long name.
Nobody could beat me on Gates of the Garden in Atlanta in that studio. You know what I mean? So I'm just gonna say, like, the general consensus is probably people have given Saga a hard time. Now he's not as much of an underdog as he would have been a year ago. We know that. Saga, or even 2 years. Saga's been on a ridiculous tear.
Or even before the Cortez battle.
Yeah, I mean,
I think the Cortez battle has allowed people to go ahead, and you got to think about it. Dot does the Nitty battle, Saga does the Cortez battle, and now it's just like the opinions just go like crazy against Saga.
Yeah.
I think that's that Cortez battle.
Ooh, scenic site Saga. Yeah, I got it, bro. It's a scenic site.
So I got Saga as the bigger underdog because he doesn't get the respect he deserves. So I think people look Saga.
Don't listen. Hold on, wait. Hey guys, real quick, guys.
Introduce him.
Yeah, thank you, Ward. I'm going there. I'm glad you met me.
Yeah.
I want to introduce you. Guys. Excuse me, sir. I'm speaking. Mike. Y'all can hear me? Y'all can hear me?
Introduce him. Yeah.
Listen, I want to introduce everybody on this live, not to Loso. No. We got somebody special here tonight. I want y'all to give it up for Woso. Woe is me, Loso, ladies and gentlemen, who thinks the whole world is against him, thinks the world's weight is on his shoulders. Oh, I'm Loso. I had a PG at Nome.
Talk!
Anyway, you see this?
Here.
Saga, this bro, like this is difficult to walk in the battle rap culture, bro.
All right, we're not gonna do this.
Nah, there's a lot of people that can't grow facial hair.
Go, Ward!
What are you
I'm grabbing your shoulder.
Yikes.
I'm grabbing your shoulder.
No, I'm serious, bro. The Latin, like, look, you saw. Put it this way, you saw
The what?
You saw it last week. Don Marino, if he was a couple shades darker, he would have walked out of that battle victorious.
No.
Clip it down. We're clipping this down. We're clipping this one down. This is the thumbnail. Put it all on social media. Talk to us.
Bro, this is exactly what I mean, bro.
Right
Don did not win, not because of his shade, but because he didn't project, he didn't add a level of believability that would have translated better than easy to block captain. That's the only thing that stood him away from that W, bro. Believability and cadence.
And the believability,
difference.
the reason why you're saying that is because you're taking into account his look. That's why.
No. There's a level of passion that goes behind your bars. There has to be.
Don didn't have passion?
I gotta feel it.
Don didn't have passion?
I didn't feel that passion.
I'll say that first round, even though I gave him the first, I had that same thought when he first started rapping. Like 8 bars in, I'm like, I don't believe you. Now,
he's rapping really well.
He turned up from there, though. So I want to give him his credit. And again, like A Ward said, so I'm going to use an example, right, where I referenced, right, with Don, where I said, hey, when he switched up the flow, I liked him taking that risk and listening back to it. I had a chance to listen back to it before we started this. Like Ward said, it wasn't clean. So, like, if you go and watch Ward versus Gotti, he goes, he better than me, negative, please, every letter, right? Like, it's a sped up flow and delivery, but he's able to articulate, you're able to hear every word he's saying so you can follow it.
Every letter.
Had Don been able to better articulate that part comes off fire because, like Ward said, it ends in I see the block different, like autism. Like, that would have been a huge shot had he been able to get that through that whole setup more cleanly. So again, he didn't lose because he of Mexican bars or because he's a couple of shades lighter. He lost because he stumbled. Had he not stumbled, he wins that 3rd round, bro. And sometimes it's just about getting through it cleanly. Sometimes it's not about the bars, it's about getting through it cleanly.
But this is where, all right, look, and I know y'all think that I'm joking 90% of the time, but I'm being serious.
Okay.
You can't tell me. Look, that battle was close, right? Don was clearly the better rapper, right? And you guys are saying, yo,
clearly the better. He had clearly the better bars. He wasn't clearly the better rapper.
He had clearly better bars. But you guys are saying, yo, he stumbles, so he loses that battle. But you all just told me Brooklyn Hands stumbled in that battle, bro, against the other hand.
Big hand.
He stumbles, and he goes in another direction, right? If Don would have,
we didn't say he won though. We have
right,
Big Hand winning.
We all picked Big Hand.
No, yeah, you guys. But what I'm trying to say is that
look at
the consensus of the battle rap culture is that if, like, let's just put it honest, like a Latin battler basically did what another battler did, bro. And but that's the facts, though. And Don's battle technically was closer in a battle rap format than the Brooklyn Hands battle was. I thought Big Hands won clearly 2 and 3, but hey, it fits whatever you guys want to go ahead and say.
Hey, Loso, let me. But yo, Loso, let me make this point real quick.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like, it's difficult.
Loso, let me make this point real quick, if you don't mind, real quick. You battled Prep, right? And there was a round, if I'm not mistaken, you talk about things you do for your community, things you do for your city, putting on for Tampa, all these things right there. You know what made that round greater than just your lyrical ability to put it down? You sold it with heart, bro. We weren't looking at the color of your skin. We weren't, oh, he's not dark enough to relate. He can't. No, you painted pictures of your family struggles and what you do for your community, and you sold it with a passion. We don't care about this if you can make us feel this, bro. In this culture, if you can make us feel this, then that's all that matters. You made it to Gnome and Smack Volume, not just off this. You didn't make it off this. Because not too many that make it off this. Not too many make it off this in this culture. What you made it off of was this and this. So Don didn't have enough to portray this enough for that battle. He's had moments where he's done it. He's done it against me in our battle. But he didn't portray it well in that battle. Stop making it a color thing, bro.
I'll say this much so we don't get off on too much of a tangent. I'll say this much. I think Loso is facing the more deadly opponent. So I know B-Dot is kind of known for some of his angles and different things like that. But if you were to say, like, JC is when JC is on, he's probably one of the top 10 battlers ever. So I think Loso is preparing for somebody who, at any given time, can snap like on that. You know what I mean? And so, whereas I think it's general consensus that Saga is the bigger underdog, I think Loso's opponent, is highly considered the more of the GOAT, legend type opponent.
So before you guys rebuttal, I want to hit the comment section real quick. Shout out to Cobbins. Cobbins said Ace 2-1. Eli Ace. Somebody said rest in peace, JC. My condolences. I added to my condolences. Eli B should be a classic. Saga 2-1. Eli B. Josh 2-1. Saga. Eli B says B-Dot is nice, but I can't get past the Lux biting. I don't agree with that. He said both y'all are underdogs. Phil said A-Ward is the whitest looking guy ever, the Bill Belichick of battle rap, yet his delivery is convincing.
Thanks.
Wait, why did he have to?
Why did he wild out like that?
Yeah. Shout out to Joe Waters in the comments. Shout out to Joe in the comments.
Joe, my guy, Joe freaking Waters.
Yeah, man.
That Eli beat a battle rapper?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, dope. Shout out, Eli.
Yeah,
I have a question for y'all too, real quick.
Yeah.
Because, actually, me and Loso actually trading opponents. You know what I mean? I battled JC. He's battled B-Dot. Who do y'all believe has more in the tank for either one of us? Do you think JC has more of that angle in the tank? Or does B-Dot have more in the tank to combat? What do y'all think about that?
That's a good question. That's a very good question. I thought in my head like that B-Dot has been constructing rounds for you for a long time. You know what I mean? And so I don't necessarily think B-Dot has like taken his Saga rounds and given them to other people or anything. But I do think that there are different topics that he's touched on, like in the 2-on-2 against Loso and I, where he talked about me always trading in punch bars or being physically, and he took punchlines and different things like that I think he might have tried to touch on with you. You know what I mean? And he's kind of like done that angle a little bit too much in a sense. So JC, I don't know I really don't know what he's going to say. I kind of have an idea of what B-Dot is going to say to you. I don't know what he's going to say to Loso. What?
Same. Like I think for like Dot, like there's so much that he could say. You know what I'm saying? We're not saying that we agree with what he's saying, but there's so much that he could say. And even the conversation he had with me, the conversation he had with you, and then obviously, he's going to have a conversation with Saga. I think that is going to be unique for Saga. JC, I think that he may play off of the third round that he did with Saga a little bit, but he may just rap to me about some other kind. There's he could just find an angle, whatever. So
yeah. What do you think, A1?
Hey, JC, if you got a Christian Bale bar, you lose the round automatically. I just want to start there. That's number one. But I'm going to go with JC in part because I think B-Dot's third round is going to be about the events of what's going on in the world right now. I think that is going to be his third round. I know Let's Talk Battle Rap. Shout out to France. Let's Talk Battle Rap. I know he had a post about he posted a part of B-Dot's round of strict. I I think he's going to have, and I think he might have made reference to on Twitter at one point, either this week or the last week or maybe the week prior, about like y'all battle. I see a bunch of battle rappers kind of, you know, being concerned about what's going on in society right now between, you know, a black man and police brutality. Like, why don't y'all join me in battle rap in addressing this within your rounds? And B-Dot, forgive me if I'm kind of butchering or paraphrasing there, but I believe I saw it. And I'll see if I can.
Or forgive you if you're educating Saga on what he's been saying, and now Saga's like, "Oh, really?"
Oh, you know what I'm saying?
But no, I
didn't see that tweet.
I think B-Dot is going to have a round where he's going to address battle rap culture. He's going to address the society about, like don't y'all criticize me for talking about this stuff, but yet here it is. And this is why y'all should be on that same wave that I'm on. So
yeah,
I'm going to go JC. Although, I mean, I hope that JC, I feel like he had a lot of Christian flips. I have to go back and watch your battle to confirm that. I feel like he had a lot of Christian flips for Saga. So like I said, hopefully he comes with something a little bit different. But I'm excited for both battles, man. I'm excited to see what happens.